with the big mare. Monomoy Girl worked with Owendale, right?
Yeah,
and
they've worked several times together, so it always works out well. They both seem to get something out of it. And yeah, she worked really well. We had a minute out 113. Actually, I had 112 and 4 on her. And, solid move. Both galloped out really well. So we're headed the right direction.
what kind of work will she have next week? Or is this
Probably do we'll probably do a 5/8. We'll see how she comes out of it. I'm expecting her to come out of it really well. She looks amazing right now. Probably do a 5/8 next week. We'll see. This filly obviously hasn't ran in a while. And she's fit, but we'll just make sure she's doing as well going into this one as she has the other ones this year, and hopefully as well as she was going to the Breeders' Cup in 18.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, how is it different? Well, obviously, she's a 3-year-old versus now she's a 5-year-old. And, she missed the year last year, but she's had a great campaign. How is it different for you coming into the Distaff this year versus when you were bringing her here into the Distaff at Churchill Downs?
I don't think the preparation's been a whole lot different at all. This time of year, you kind of, I think your biggest concern is like the track you're training on, as far as getting a nice track. We had a great track this morning, considering the amount of rain we had yesterday and last night. I was kind of thinking we may have to push the work back to later in the day, past after the 9 o'clock break, or even onto Sunday. I wasn't worried. We were just going to make a decision on the track. We got here early this morning, and the track looked like it was in great shape. So we started with some other workers first thing, and then we just she's normally works after the first break, and we were able to accomplish that. So that's probably the biggest obstacle with these horses right now, is just weather cooperating with us.
Speaking of those horses that worked first set, Arklow, who goes in the turf, worked. Nick's Go going in the dirt mile, and Bo Recall, who goes in the filly and mare turf.
Yeah, Nick's Go was started things off. He breathes really well by himself. Very eager horse. He was 5/8 from the half mile in a minute and change, and really good move. He's a really good workhorse once again, and I think he's set up for a big effort. We'll do a little something with him next week probably. We might do another little 5/8 with him, but he's once again, I think we're hopefully going to be able to get into the dirt mile. It's looking good, and he obviously likes Keeneland, so we'll see. But I'm very happy with the way he's moving right now. He's doing really well.
Last year you won 2 Breeders' Cup races. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about your collective group of horses this year versus a year ago?
Well, I tell people, obviously they're extremely difficult races to win, but you have to be doing well. You can't take a horse into these races that are subpar or just not on top of their game. I mean, these are the best horses in the world, so you have to be on it and ready to go. And I feel like we've got some really big chances or opportunities on Breeders' Cup weekend between the juveniles and some of the older horses. So, as a group, I mean, we did win 2 last year, and that's going to be tough to do again. But I feel like we got some really, really good chances going into both days.
I mean, a lot of these horses, like you said, they win, they'll be champions. You could crown easily.
Yeah, there's championship honors at stake for sure. So I mean, it would be huge for some of these fillies, and obviously, the colts as well, in order to get a stallion deal done, or at some point retire into a stallion barn, which is huge for these people that put so much into the game. It's our Super Bowl. I mean, this is what it's all about. It's basically the end of the year, and we got to get through. We got a couple weeks left, and hopefully be ready to roll.
And it could be huge for you. You were a finalist for Eclipse Trainer last year.
Yeah.
A lot at stake in a lot of ways.
Yeah, for sure. We just got to take care of our horses and get them to the races. And honestly, I don't even think about that. I mean, you got to just take care of the horses. I mean, it's great to be. It was fantastic to be nominated to that last year. It meant a lot. But at the end of the day, you just got to take care of what we can control, and the rest will take care of itself. And we're going to do the best we can with these Breeders' Cup horses, and hopefully it'll lead to an Eclipse Award at some point. But we just keep on working away, and hopefully we'll have a big weekend.